Hi, I'm Christy. Welcome to Weird and Witchy Shit, a place for, well, weird and witchy shit. Here we talk about everything from the magic of yoga, rituals, tarot, crystals, astrology, self-love, mental health, spiritual stuff, spooky things, and anything of the mystical variety. So if that sounds like the kind of shit you're into, then you're in the right place, my friend. Welcome to the coven. So let's talk about the mythology behind Sagittarius. But before we do, let's get into a few Sagittarius facts. So Sagittarius is the 9th sign of the zodiac. It falls right after Scorpio, and Sagittarius season is between November 22nd and December 21st. Sagittarius is a fire sign of positive polarity, meaning it is a masculine sign. It's also a mutable sign, which means that it occurs at the end of a season, and for Sagittarius, this season is autumn. The ruling planet for Sagittarius is Jupiter, and the Sagittarius tarot card is Temperance. Some Sagittarius keywords are free, independent, enthusiastic, funny, inspiring, honest, but also rude, impatient, and irresponsible. We can't have it all. Sagittarius is represented by a centaur, so a half man, half horse with a bow and arrow. He's been the archer, he's been the prey. Who could ever leave him, darling? But who could stay? So, like I said, the centaur is half man, half horse, but originally in Sumerian mythology, it was half man, half goat. So probably a lot closer to Philoctetes from Disney's Hercules, which, no shade to Danny DeVito, but a goat is a lot less, well, I was going to say a lot less sexy than a half man, half horse. Would I actually find a half man, half horse sexy? I don't think so. The mythology of Sagittarius is a little bit cloudy. Some people associate Sagittarius with the centaur Chiron. He was originally a man but transformed himself into a horse to escape his jealous wife Rhea. And I don't know if he got stuck as a half man, half horse, but that's what he is. And Chiron wasn't like typical centaurs who are normally depicted as being pretty violent and dangerous. Chiron was actually very wise and a great teacher in mythology and super knowledgeable in medicine too. He actually led and helped to train many of the great heroes that we know, such as Hercules, Jason, and Achilles. So I do think that is who Phil in Disney's Hercules is supposed to be embodying. I feel like in this Astrology Mythology series, a lot of these videos have ended with, and then Hercules killed him. But with Chiron, and then Hercules killed him pretty much. So Chiron actually died because Hercules accidentally shot him with a poisoned arrow, and then he was then placed among the stars. Some people say he was placed in the stars as the constellation Sagittarius, and others say he was placed in the stars as another constellation, which is Centaurus. Other associations with Sagittarius could be Krotos, so he is the son of the god Pan, which this version kind of makes a lot more sense to me because Pan is a trickster god and he's always up to some sort of mischief. And if you know anything about Sagittarius, they're normally very playful, class clown vibes, very like funny, like to make everyone laugh. So it kind of makes sense to me if Krotos is Pan's son, this trait being inherited from his father, who is a very mischievous god, and then him being Sagittarius. But who knows? Let me know what you think. Krotos can be thanked for not only inventing archery, but also for inventing applause as well. So this is when he would cheer on the muses instead of just verbally. I guess people would originally be like, woo! And Krotos was like, and everybody was like, shit, he's actually really doing something here. And then everybody started like clapping everyone, which again I feel like is a very Sagittarius trait. And for Krotos' contributions to the world, Zeus placed him in the sky as he so often does. Also, this is just a side note, okay? I'm allowed to take the piss out of Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius rising, so I can do what I want. And I love Sagittarius, but the constellation doesn't even look like a centaur. It literally looks like a teapot. If you'd like to continue the conversation, you can get me on Instagram at kristys_coven. That's KRISTYS_coven. You can also find me on YouTube at Kristys Coven, where I post a lot of free yoga classes and shit like that. And I'd love to have you join, because it's not a coven if it's just me. And until next time, bye!